to you guys about childhood obesity. The growing epidemic of childhood obesity in the United States can be solved by educating parents and getting them involved with their child's diet and exercise. Childhood obesity is a major cause of concern in the United States today because it poses many health risks for the kids later on in life. These can include heart disease, type 2 diabetes, asthma, and sleep apnea, just to name a few. This alone should be a big indicator that changes need to be and should be made as soon as possible. Growing up not feeling good or seeing yourself as different in a negative way can really alter a child's self-esteem. This can lead to eating disorders, social disorders, and self-confidence issues down the road. Every child can and should be able to enjoy their childhood. Being obese can really take away from their quality of life. What are some causes of childhood obesity? Well, one is diet. This can stream from having unhealthy lunch options at school and at home, vending machines in their schools, not providing good snacks when they do snack, and constant snacking. Another cause could be lack of physical activity because kids these days always have a screen in front of their face, from computers, TVs, and video games. Another issue for lack of physical activity could be the safety issues of outside play. Many times parents don't feel comfortable just letting their kids go roam around because they worry that someone might pick them up or something. Another cause is the environment that your child grows up in. Keeping your home stocked with what you want your child to be eating is a good way to help strive for a healthy balance. But don't be afraid to give them an ice cream bar or something like that every once in a while. But don't reward or discipline your child with food. This can also lead to them associating food with good feelings or bad feelings later on in life. Physiological factors can also be a cause. Like adults, some kids may turn to food as a coping mechanism to help them deal with problems or dealing with negative emotions like stress, anxiety, or even boredom. Divorce and death can often be the starting point for kids to continue using food as something negative in their life. Genetics can also make kids be predisposed to conditions to gain weight. Socioeconomic factors, like in low-income backgrounds, can also play a part because parents may lack the time and resources necessary to pay for and prepare healthy foods. There's also more safety issues in poor communities. Medical conditions can also make a child more likely to be obese. Some of these issues are hypothyroidism, and that is when the thyroid gland is underactive and does not release enough of the hormones to control metabolism. Another condition that a child could have is the Prader-Willi syndrome. It affects the part of the brain that controls your feelings of hunger. So a child could constantly be feeling hungry, but they're not really. And you're just going to have to regulate what they eat. Another syndrome is Cushing's syndrome, and that's when your body is exposed to too much of the hormone cortisol from overproduction in the adrenal glands or use of medications like those commonly used to treat asthma. Another cause could be that kids do not get enough sleep these days. Fatigue alters the level of appetite-regulating hormones. So again, they feel hungry when they're not really. What are some solutions to this problem? One, you could look at your environment. To help change the environment, you could help kids change the environment that they live in by having them write letters to their legislators. Encourage the development of walkable communities. Try to have healthful foods available at school and home at all times. Encourage schools to increase programs that encourage healthy body image and healthy ways of eating. Another thing you can look at is your eating habits. You should encourage fruits and vegetables, discourage having Little Debbie snacks at every meal, have 3 planned meals a day, teach kids about portion sizes, have a relaxed family environment for dinner, don't have any screens on while you eat, teach kids to be mindful about what goes into their bellies, and don't make your child eat if they're not hungry. Physical activity is another place where you should look at. You should encourage physical activity through sports, chores, exploring nature, and limit their TV time. Get them outside, walk with them, do things with them. Again, get your family involved. This is probably the biggest solution to this problem. Get everyone in your family on board to be healthy. Have kids help when it comes to meal planning and making meals. Do not use food, again, for reward or punishment. And all parents should make sure that their child is getting the nutrition that they need. And that concludes my speech.